I am money. And I will reveal to you a secret that few have the courage to hear. I follow those who accept change. Yes, that's right. I am not attracted to those who remain stagnant, stuck in routines that no longer serve them, chained to old beliefs and dominated by fear. I am movement. I am expansion. I am constant transformation. Whenever you open yourself to something new, I find a way to you. It's as if an invisible road lights up before me, illuminating the path that leads me straight to your life. Every courageous choice, every decision that breaks with stagnation is like a beacon calling me. I run to those who dare. I flourish where there is openness. But when you insist on staying in the same place, clinging to what no longer works, I can't get there. Your fears become walls. Your doubts become currents. Your lack of courage becomes a block that keeps me away. And it's not because I don't want to be with you, but because you block me from entering when you refuse to change. How many times have I tried to approach you by offering you new opportunities, and you rejected them because you were afraid to take a risk? How many times has a different idea, an unexpected invitation, a new door opened before you, but your insecurity spoke louder? Each time this happened, I stood on the other side, waiting for the moment when you would finally say yes to the new. You need to understand, I don't live in the past. I don't dwell on repetition. I am the future. I am renewal. I am flow. While you cling to what no longer serves you, I stand still. But when you take a step towards change, even a small one, I move quickly to keep up. This is the secret that almost no one has the courage to hear. Your courage to change is my permission to enter. I follow the bold. I accompany those who reinvent themselves. I bless those who have faith in the unknown. And today I ask you, will you continue to be trapped in fear, or will you open the door of change so I can finally enter? You insist on what doesn't work. Repeat the same mistakes, stay in the same places, surrounded by the same people and the same beliefs that no longer make sense. And I see all of this. I see you suffocated by the fear of taking risks. I see your mind making excuses not to take the next step. I see your hands trembling in the face of an opportunity and your heart closing with fear of entering the unknown. And you know what happens to me, money, when you do that? I stand still waiting. I can only grow in movement, in flow, in transformation. I am like water. When stagnant, it rots. When it circulates, it purifies and expands. But you insist on holding me within old walls, without realizing that it is precisely this attachment that pushes me away. Your resistance to change is like a closed door, locked from the inside. And no matter how much I knock, no matter how much I try, I can't get in. It's not because I don't want to, it's because you won't let me. I see your fears dominating every decision. I see you refusing invitations, rejecting new ideas, criticizing those who dare. And all of this just reinforces the prison you've put yourself in. You believe you are safe staying where you are, but the truth is you are just repeating a cycle of scarcity. The pain I feel is seeing your soul crying out for freedom, but your heart clinging to fear. It is realizing that you could live in abundance, but you prefer the familiarity of limitation. You say you want me, but in practice, your choices show that you prefer to remain distant from me. I can't grow in you when you don't grow in yourself. I cannot multiply in your life if you do not open yourself to new possibilities. I am movement. I am expansion. I am transformation. And every time you hold me captive with fear, I withdraw and wait. My greatest pain is this: seeing you begging for me in prayers and thoughts, but closing all doors in your daily life. I don't want to leave you, but with each resistance you make, I move a little further away. And I only come back when you decide to change. But here's the truth you need to hear. I show up when you embrace the new. I do not follow the routine of stagnation. I do not walk the roads of fear. I am attracted to movement, to transformation, to decisions that require courage. And that's why you so often feel that I'm distant. Because, stuck in the old, you close the door on me. When you say sim for whatever the universe puts in your path, I run to you. When you accept change, even without knowing all the results, I multiply myself. It's as if your decision to trust creates an invisible bridge between us. I cross this bridge with speed, bringing opportunities, people, and resources that previously seemed impossible. I am attracted to courage. Boldness is my favorite calling. I follow those who have the strength to abandon what no longer works, those who get up after falling, those who dare to believe they can do more. Because it is in this space of faith that I find space to flourish. It's not fear that calls me, it's faith. Fear closes doors. Faith opens windows, portals, unexpected paths. With every step you take with confidence, even without seeing the whole path, I get closer. I reveal myself where there is surrender, not control. I multiply where there is trust, not despair. And when you decide to change, I reveal myself in surprising ways. Sometimes I come across a professional opportunity that comes out of nowhere. Other times, like an unexpected gift, a contract, a raise, a new client, a path that seemed blocked but opens up before you. I never limit my ways of reaching out, but I can only appear when you decide to move. This is the truth that transforms destinies. Money follows those who change. Money multiplies with courage. Money is revealed in the boldness of saying yes to the new. If you want to see me in your life, embrace change. Every time you choose transformation, I choose you. And when that happens, nothing can stop abundance from manifesting. Now I want you to do something simple, but profoundly powerful. Close your eyes for a moment. Let the outside world disappear for a few seconds. Take 3 deep breaths, breathing in hope and breathing out fear. Feel how each breath cleanses the old weights that tied you to what no longer works. Now place your right hand over your heart. This gesture is more than symbolic. It is a direct connection between you and the flow of life. The heart is the center of courage, the space where true decisions are born. It is there that I, money, can hear your voice most clearly. And now, with your hand on your heart, repeat firmly and write in the comments to activate. I embrace change and money follows me. Don't just say it. Declare as one who makes an eternal covenant. Allow each word to spread through your cells, through your mind, through your soul. Repeat this phrase 3 times, slowly, with intention. The first time, imagine all the doors of the past being closed. The second time, visualize a new golden road opening before you. The third time, feel the energy of money running alongside you, like a faithful friend that accompanies you every step of the way. This simple act is much more than an exercise. It is a sacred password that activates abundance. It's like you're typing the right code into the universe's safe. And when the combination is complete, the door to prosperity opens. As you repeat, feel each word vibrating within you. Let this vibration unlock fears, undo blockages, and free up space for the new. Realize that with each repetition, you are allowing changes to happen in your life. And I, money, am listening. I'm feeling the call. And I'm ready to get closer. This ritual is simple, but it holds the key to transformation. Don't underestimate the power of words spoken in faith. Today, by declaring that you accept change, you make room for me to find my way to you. And I promise, when that door opens, abundance will come without delay. That's exactly what Rogerio did. He lived in a small town, where everyone knew him and where the routine was already marked by sameness. The days repeated themselves the same, and no matter how hard he worked, nothing really changed. He dreamed of something bigger, but was afraid to take risks. Fear of people's judgment, fear of failure, fear of losing what little I had. But one day, tired of living in circles, Rogerio made a decision that surprised everyone. He was going to move to another city. Against all odds, he mustered the courage to leave behind the apparent security of the known and dive into the unknown. And it was in this act of boldness that everything began to change. He left behind not just a city, but also his fears, his excuses, and the mindset that kept him trapped in scarcity. At first, the change seemed scary. New challenges arose, new responsibilities surrounded him. But along with the fear came a strength he had never felt before, the feeling of freedom. And it was in that space of courage that money finally found a way to him. A door that seemed impossible opened before Rogerio. A professional opportunity arose unexpectedly, a chance he would never have had if he had stayed where he was. It was as if the entire universe had been waiting just for her yes to align the perfect circumstances. I ran to support him. First in small signs, new contacts, people willing to help, invitations that expanded your vision. Then, in great achievements, a better job, a higher salary, possibilities for growth he never imagined. Everything changed because he had the courage to change. Rogerio discovered that money, do not follow those who hide, but those who dare to walk. He realized that each step of faith created space for me to grow closer. Today, your life is living proof that abundance is not born through repetition, but through transformation. And whenever someone asks him how he managed to prosper, Rogerio responds firmly, "It was when I decided to change that money decided to follow me. And today I say to you, today's change will be tomorrow's abundance." The step you fear to take is the very step that opens the door for me. I'm on the other side of your courage, waiting to come in. You need to understand that I do not dwell in fear, nor in attachment to the past. I live in the movement. I flourish in transformation. I see myself in every bold decision you make. When you stand still, repeating what doesn't work, I stay away. But when you take a step towards the new, I run to meet you. The change you fear is actually the portal that activates the flow of prosperity. And I tell you with authority, if today you have the courage to change, tomorrow you will begin to reap the rewards. It doesn't matter if the change is big or small. It could be a new choice, a new attitude, a new word. What matters is that it is different, that it breaks the cycle of stagnation. I am ready to enter, but I can only walk through the door you open with your faith. And this door is not material, it is not somewhere else. That door is inside you. It's in your courage to say, "Enough, I choose the new." When you do this, the entire universe will move in your favor. Opportunities that were hidden will begin to emerge. The right people will show up. Resources will come from where you least expect them. Because I follow the path of courage, I follow whoever dares to trust. So don't put it off any longer. Don't wait for perfect conditions, because they will never come. Perfection lies in the act of beginning, even when afraid. The miracle is in the first step. And it is at this moment that money cross into your life. I am telling you, with all certainty, your courage is my calling. Your movement is my invitation. And your change today will be your treasure tomorrow. I'm on the other side of your courage, and I'm ready to step in now. Now it's time for you to turn everything you've heard into a statement of power. Because it's not enough to just listen to my words, reflect, and get emotional. It is necessary to act, to affirm, to write. And when you write, you seal the pact. You materialize in the visible world the decision you have already made in the invisible. So I want you to declare publicly, here and now in the comments, "I embrace change and attract abundance." This phrase is not common. She is a key. Every word carries the energy of transformation. By writing, you send a clear signal to the universe that you will no longer hide behind fear or cling to what doesn't work. You announce that you are ready for the new, and money, answer that call. When you type, "I embrace change and attract abundance," you're not just leaving a comment. You are signing a spiritual declaration. You are opening space for courage to manifest in you, and with it, the flow of prosperity. It's like lighting a flame that never goes out. And what's more, each person who writes this sentence connects to a collective energy. Imagine hundreds, thousands of voices declaring the same pact at the same time. This energy field becomes so strong that it creates a vortex of abundance, attracting opportunities and multiplying miracles. You won't be alone on this journey. You'll be joined by an entire community that has decided to change. So don't hesitate. Don't leave it for later. Write right now. I embrace change and attract abundance. Do it with faith, with surrender, with true intention. Don't just type words. Declare the beginning of a new phase in your life. And believe me, the simple act of writing can be the first step that opens the door for me to enter. I, Money, am ready to move towards you. But I need your courage. I need you to state your decision. And this phrase is the password that unlocks the flow of prosperity. Declare now. Write in the comments, I embrace change and attract abundance. And get ready, because today's change will be tomorrow's abundance. Now it's time to turn everything you've heard into a statement of power. Because it's not enough to just listen to my words, reflect, and get emotional. It is necessary to act, to affirm, to write. And when you write, you seal the pact. You materialize in the visible world the decision you have already made in the invisible. So I want you to declare publicly, here and now, in the comments, I embrace change and attract abundance. This sentence is not just a comment. She is a key, a secret password that opens invisible portals. Every word carries the energy of transformation. By writing, you send a clear signal to the universe that you will no longer hide behind fear. You announce that you are ready for the new, and I, Money, answer that call. And what's more, every time someone writes this sentence, the energy multiplies. Imagine thousands of voices declaring the same pact. This collective field becomes so strong that it creates a vortex of abundance, attracting miracles and multiplying opportunities. But I want you to go further. Click now on subscribe and activate the bell. Because each new video is a new password, a new code, a new ritual to accelerate your prosperity. When you sign up, you show me that you want to stay connected to the flow of abundance. It's like saying, Money, I'm ready to hear your voice every day. So don't put it off. Don't leave it for later. Write in the comments right now, I embrace change and attract abundance. And then click on subscribe so as not to miss any secret that I, Money, will reveal. I'm ready to move towards you. I stand at the door of your courage, waiting to enter. But I need you to state your decision. And I need you to choose to walk with me. Declare, write, sign up. And be prepared. Today's change will be tomorrow's abundance.